fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there. It's G.I. Joe against Cobra, the enemy, fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
G.I. Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose? To defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
He never gives up, he'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe.
I want a stone cold righteous attention. You'll face me, 'cause you're a rough, tough fighting machine. Not so fast, Rawhide. You're not going anyplace. We're just robots! Aim for their guidance systems!
Beachhead, I want to talk to you about your deodorant.
What do you mean? I don't use deodorant.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Next time, Chuckles, use the rocket launcher. Cut down your throat, maggot! Yo, Joe!
Hello YouTube, it's Fletch here, and I'm back bringing you a review of my Sideshow Collectibles 1/6 scale Beachhead. I said in one of my last reviews that I was going to review Beachhead, but I didn't get around to it, but now I have, so here we are. It's a great figure, and you might be able to notice that it looks slightly different. My one looks slightly different to the Sideshow assembled one, which is pictured in the box here, because I've made some alterations to my one to give him a more cartoon slash figure of this kind look. This is my Hall of Heroes figure, so it's got a combination of this look and the cartoon look, which I'll explain in a bit. Right, so here's a closer look, and I'll run through the changes I've made to this figure. I've kept most of the pieces, but here I've gave in some knee pads just to buff him up and make him look like much nice. I'll put the breakdown of a few pieces I added on in the description below, but these knee pads are really good. They're a good choice. They're the right colour, and they've got some weathering on them, as you can see. I kept the boots with the 3 buckles on, because this figure has something like it as well. There we are. If you look carefully, there's some 3 straps, 3 buckles on the side of the boot there, and the laces are only at the foot here, they don't run all the way up. Kept the knife, the holster for the 45 caliber, which this figure also has, and the other side, the other leg has the has some pouch, which is this. It comes with 5 extra mag clips for the 45 caliber, and I kept the 2 belts. The rig belt with the equipment is this one here that goes around, and you can attach anything you want onto it, pouches and other things. And I decided to have the smoke grenades on there, and this here doesn't come with the figure, but this is his shoulder bag, which he has in the cartoon as well as this figure. See that there? I think this is one accessory that Sideshow either didn't think to include or they forgot. But this is quite hard to find. I can't remember what figure this came from, but it's a female figure of some sort. But it looks like these got some pouches that can hold clips in with the Velcro opening, but they don't hold anything. They can't. They're just there for detail. And this opens. Also Velcro. I haven't got anything in there yet. I've only got some spare pouches that came with the vest that are Velcro attachable. The vest, by the way, isn't the Sideshow one. I'll explain in a bit why. And it's sort of elasticated as well, this particular shoulder bag, which is nice, gives it some length, I suppose. I'd like to thank the guy who sold me this on the, what was it, 16 Warrior forum. Can't remember his name, but if I find out I'll put it on. And the backpack I kept. It has the this is the arrangement I have. It's got the crossbow on the back, which is sort of attached under the ceiling clip here, and I got the coil rope, which is attached with a sort of a mobile phone loop, one of those little things you get from with mobile phone accessories, which I cleverly used. I did a loop to attach the rope here, and I did there's a little piece, like a loop piece on this section of the backpack, which I sort of rigged in. And the reason why I have it like this is, if you look at this backpack, the arrangement, you have the crossbow on the back, which I've tried or got here, and you've got the rope, which is red on this figure at the bottom there, so I'm having this rope at the bottom as well. But it is entirely up to you how you arrange your figure. You can have anything anywhere, there's no restrictions. One last thing about the backpack, I've put the crossbows, the bolts of the crossbow on this side, slotting in one of the pouches, because this figure has it on that side too. If you can see there, the 3 bolts, just the detail on this backpack of a figure. So I've sort of duplicated that design, the arrangement, onto this. Another thing that I added on is, as well as the knee pads, is the elbow pads. They're elasticated ones, some good detail. They clip on nicely. just to make him look more modern. And also in G.I. Joe, what is it, Resolute, Beachhead is seen as a cameo role. He has elbow pads and knee pads, I think, both or one of the other. And the vest is the same one that I used in my custom figure before this. I don't know if you've seen my video on that, but I said in that video that I wanted this vest because of his iconic feature of having the mag clips being on chest level here, which is very important to me, I thought, to make him look more authentic to his appearance in the cartoon. And also this figure has it as well. If you notice, he's got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clips there, but a different sort. But I couldn't do it with this figure, but at least I have like 4, and they're showing in the chest level as well. And I've got his dog tag there, which I'll show you later, and there's some pouches down here. And this is I think it's a SWAT, it's from a SWAT character of a 1/6 scale figure. I can't remember the name, the make. And this is where those pouches I keep in this bag I showed you earlier, they attach on the back here. But the Sideshow vest has sort of some clips to attach the backpack, because the backpack has these hooks on. So obviously I couldn't put the backpack on there on this. So what I did is I sewed some little grips here, and at the bottom somewhere down there, you can see I sewed some grips for the hooks to grip onto, so that the backpack can attach, you see, and they can be removed at any time. And another modification I made, there were 2 of these elastic straps, one here and one at the bottom there. I removed the one down here and I applied it here on this shoulder for the beret to be stuffed into. It looks quite nice. It makes it stand out a bit more, and I can remove it anytime by lifting this piece up and peeling this off, because this strap goes around there. I just sewed the other side to be permanent on there so it can stay. Let's take it off. And there he is without the beret on his shoulder. And this is the figure box picture with the beret on.